Korea's longing for peace. Repping an animation and standing for her nation, it's Korea. This costume connects modern generations with their ancestors. The gold symbolizes celebrations, while the white represents purity. In gold and white, it's a beautiful sight, Kosovo. Drawing inspiration from the golden eagle, a revered symbol, this costume represents the enduring strength, courage, and freedom of its people. This eagle is gold to represent the bold, Kyrgyzstan. Inspired by a folk ditty, this dress sure is pretty, Laos. Red symbolizes the Lebanese flag and the courage of its people, while gold accessories crafted by local artisans honor generational knowledge. Honoring the gold in red and gold, Lebanon. Another phoenix. Has she been reborn? No, it's a whole new look. The phoenix rebirth reflects this region's enduring spirit. Showing Macau's enduring soul, that's her goal, Macau. This look features a headdress inspired by a sailing vessel in sea green fabric. Celebrating the seafaring with what she's wearing, Malaysia. Malta's national bird inspires this look. The male's blue plumage, reflected in the costume, symbolizes Malta's sea and sky, while the design suggests flight. With a gown evoking sea, sky, and the way birds fly, it's Malta. This ensemble embodies the white era, a symbol of purity and resilience cherished by the people of Martinique. This beautiful lily is shaped like a chili, Martinique. Draws from an island paradise's lush greenery and national flower, with golden accents representing the sun in a flowing design that mirrors waves. Inspired by shores and the great outdoors, Mauritius. Their bond never bending. It's Mayotte. Xochiquetzal, the goddess of beauty, fertility, and love. Like all things Aztec, this gown is high spec. Mexico. Celebrating migration, it's Miss Universe Latina. This look showcases a traditional Ia blouse and embroidered Katrinsa skirt, enduring symbols of purity and national pride. It's giving pure, very mindful, very demure. It's Moldova. Adorned with stones that showcase the nation's technology, and ecology for Namibia. Nepal. Here, the joint hands for Nepal's coat of arms, a symbol of gender equality, are reinterpreted as a sign of peace. With a look showcasing amity and humanity, it's Nepal. Netherlands! A tribute to the iconic Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh. This creation carries a message. See beauty not in perfection, but in authenticity and strength. She's here to bestow a message from Van Gogh, Netherlands. New Zealand. This ensemble is inspired by Lake Tekapo, which is renowned for its vivid lupins. Made from recycled plastics, it reflects the Maori zero waste ethos. She looks fantastic in recycled plastic. New Zealand. Nicaragua's national bird and the vibrant essence of a nation that proudly sings its identity. Personifying a bird and a nation to be heard, Nicaragua. This look imagines a woman born from the sacred palm tree of Iboland, giver of oil and wine. She symbolizes every woman who makes the future possible. She's got charm, this daughter of the palm, Nigeria. This salmon-inspired gown mirrors both the delegate's movements as a baton twirler and the essence of Norway's leading export. This river runner is a stunner, Norway. This look is inspired by the Palace of Mirrors, a historic Mughal-era pavilion in Pakistan's Lahore fort. listed landmarks reflect coexistence, while the key symbolizes belonging. An embroidery honors inherited craftsmanship. Showing a gown with lore, can say much more. It's Palestine. This look channels Panama's pre-Columbian history. It honors Grand Couples and Verbois goldsmithing heritage, while geometric patterns echo ancient pottery. For this nation, it's an archaeological celebration. Panama. Showcasing her ancestral tie as a firefly, Paraguay. Peru. This ensemble is inspired by Peru's ice. Huascara isn't just a mountain, she's an owl, the sacred spirit of the mountains. Channeling not just a mountain view, but an apple. It's Peru. Grandest celebrations. She is the embodiment of celebrations and good vibrations. Philippines. Designed in Poland's flag colors, here the central poppy symbolizes both remembrance and the nation's struggle for freedom. This little red flower holds deep symbolic power for Poland. This look is inspired by Celeste Cairo, who handed carnations to soldiers during Portugal's 1974 Carnation Revolution, one of history's most peaceful uprisings. Celebrating peace prevailing over war, welcome to the floor, Portugal. This look honors both ballet and opera. The delegate, the Santa Ballerina, moves with the hummingbird's precision, both transforming effort and elegance. A proud Latina, a trained ballerina, Puerto Rico. pairs hand-sewn traditional motifs with dramatic feathers, creating a bold, passionate, unforgettable national tribute. In feathers and a bodysuit, it's a national salute, Romania. Russia! This gown echoes classic Russian architecture. The white recalls snow-covered churches and bright stone cities, while the gold echoes shining domes. It's conceptual, it's architectural, it's Russia. After hardship, celebrating rolling earth and a nation's rebirth, Rwanda. St. Lucia. This costume honors the Rose Festival, an important cultural celebration held each August featuring red attire, rose displays, and parades. Looking best of all, celebrating a festival, St. Lucia. Mentioned in the Senegalese national anthem, a symbol of unity and pride. This regal feline looks divine. Senegal. Visual motifs to tell a story of time, progress, and national identity. hand-painted with motifs celebrating hard work. Celebrating the beehive and the work drive, it's Slovenia. South Africa. This look is all about honoring women, with the cape paying direct tribute to Melissa's mother and the trailblazers who have shaped South African history. Enough of his story, let's shine a light on her story. In all its glory, South Africa. Living being fighting for survival. Showing she cares with what she wears, it's Spain. Look is a tribute to Ceylon tea, one of Sri Lanka's gifts to the world, and is inspired by a Sri Lankan brass teapot, a symbol of warmth and hospitality. As welcoming as a cup of tea, there's a lot to see in Sri Lanka. Tribute to this nation's most iconic cultural export, ABBA. Mamma mia, what a great idea, Sweden. This look celebrates the country's rich watchmaking heritage. Specifically, gold African, a celebration of dual parentage and national heritage, Trinidad and Tobago. This costume blends tradition and modernity, with a dramatic silhouette echoing garments worn for celebration and golden motifs honoring traditional celebrating traditions with some modern additions. It's turkey. This look is inspired by the brown pelican, which dives into the sea before rising again, like the people of this nation who face life's tides with resilience. Like the pelican, this nation will rise, dive, and go again. Turks and Caicos. Ukraine! The blue represents cloudless skies. The yellow symbolizes golden wheat fields. I'm sure you can guess who's wearing this dress. Ukraine! United Arab Emirates. Miriam is wearing a traditional Emirati coat with a foreign touch. It reflects this nation's essence, grounded in tradition, yet reaching fearlessly towards the future. Showcasing both tradition and future ambition, United Arab Emirates. Uruguay! Inspired by precious amethyst found in northern Uruguay, this gown is detailed with crystals and glass. With stones that shine, she looks divine. Uruguay! USA! This costume pays tribute to the American bald eagle, a powerful symbol of strength, freedom, and unity. Looking regal as an eagle, USA! U.S. Virgin Islands. This costume honors Transfer Day, March 31st, 1917, the moment the Danish West Indies became the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all about 1917 for this beauty queen, U.S. Virgin Islands. including Makaya Chisenga, Miss Universe Zambia 2006, who we lost to maternal mortality. Here to shine a light on women who fight